right, hello everyone, Busy Gamer Dad back again. I'm going to be doing something a little different for our session gameplay series here on the Busy Gamer Dad channel, where normally we take a look at a game over the course of 3 episodes that we have not covered on the channel before, and something that is potentially new for you guys out there. This week we're going to do a revisit on Backpack Hero. It's had a lot of quality of life updates and been fully released as of October of 2023. Or no, sorry, November 2023. I'm sorry, I almost got my dates wrong there. So if you don't know about this game, it's an inventory management system that's roguelike and roguelite. There's many different characters to play. You organize your backpack, you gain levels and expand your backpack, but each of the heroes or dungeon spelunkers have different mechanics about their backpack, about their equipment. And there's a lot of replayability here in the game. And one of the things that they included when they made the game was they actually included a story mode for when they released the full game. And that's where we're going to be jumping into today for our session gameplay series, where we take a look at a game over the course of 3 episodes, 20 to 30 minutes, and see if it's something you want to wishlist or buy outright. I'll have a link for it in the YouTube comment should you want to pick it up. Now, for those who do not know this, there is a way to play the regular game, and the way you can do that is through resetting all the tutorials, I believe, and then you go into doing a start quick play, and that gives you free access to the game at large. So if we go into start here, you can actually pick any of the heroes that you want to, your character select. So the characters didn't get any, there weren't any more characters to add to the game after release. There might be some in future DLCs, but you still have your 5 purse, satchel, tote, pochette, and crate. So if you did want to play the original game, it's still here. It's still under quick play, or continue your quick game. So I believe that's what you need to do. I'm not certain if you do need to change or do need to delete any of the progress or anything like that, or any of the tutorials. Don't quote me on that, but it's right there on the forums if you do need a little bit more information on how to play just the regular game. But we're going to jump into the story mode to show you guys that here on the Busy Gamer Dad channel. I did a little bit of a test playthrough. I didn't get very far into it. Just wanted to make sure I knew what I was doing still. And we'll get into the new mechanics for the game. But it does start you off on the rails. In the deep, dark dungeons beneath Ordaria, a young pack rat searches for treasure. There she discovers a mysterious relic. Alright, so here it is. The mysterious relic is our backpack. Bum-ba-da-da. And so right out of the gate, this is your tutorial. They allow you to just be on the rails, like I said, to give you the familiarity if you have never played this game. The game has not changed. You have the ability to freely move and freely sort things. All the weapons still function, and there's a whole host of weapons that get added and removed, I believe, from seasonal effects and things like that happen. You rotate the weapons by right mouse clicking them, and you and organize your backpack. Some weapons benefit from being near other weapons. Some weapons do not benefit and actually get detriments from being near other things. So that's the nuance of the game, essentially, is organize your backpack to do the max amount of damage that you can do and complete the dungeon. In combat, click the item to use them. You must defeat all the enemies to continue. Many items, including your sword and shield, require energy. Once you are out of energy, you should end your turn. Then the enemy will act. So we have 3 energy here that can be augmented through items and through food. Right here, we can actually right click this and use it and get another 2 energy. If you do not have an action in your turn, you can actually use the scratch function, which costs 1 energy and does 3 damage. There are builds out there that I have seen where the scratch gets buffed and does like damage over time things, or poison, fire and fatigue, and all sorts of things. So that is a build, but you have to get the RNG for it. Right above their heads, as you can see what they're going to do. Below, you can see their life. This is our life. We don't have any shield right now, and we're just going to swing at him because he's not going to do anything to us this turn other than shield himself. So we'll take the opportunity to get the deeps in while we can. And right there, you can see the enemy's intentions over their head. By selecting it, you can learn even more. When enemies plan to attack, you can use your shield to get block. Block absorbs damage and prevents you from being harmed. So before we get any further, why did the drum go to bed? Because he was beat. There you go. There's your dad joke. So Let's see if we can beat on this guy, but unfortunately we're not going to be able to finish him. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to shield once to take the hit for the 7, and then I'm just going to swing at him twice. We'll do a little bit of damage to him, not a lot, a little bit. Every little bit helps. Now this is like a mini game in the fights. You can choose to reorganize your backpack and get certain items. Sometimes they're really helpful, sometimes they're not. I have found them to be a mixed bag, and that's the RNG of it. If you really need an item to help flesh out your build, or if it's some consumable that would really save the day, then certainly take the turn to reorganize. It takes 3 energy to do that, and then you can use the foodstuffs to, you know, actually act if you want to do that. But pay attention to, again, what you're doing. This game isn't necessarily a close your eyes and just relax kind of game. You do have to understand the math of things that are going on, and this, to that end, this game has great tooltips, and I mean excellent tool tipping. If you want to know what's going on, read the tooltips. That's really all you need to do. And then once you get that meta knowledge and understanding, the game flows so much better and so much faster. And this game also has RNG, or not RNG, RPG elements, leveling up mechanics, where we will be going to flesh out our backpack. You can choose to go completely in one direction if you so want to. With your spaces, you can go vertical. There is limits to the border of things. I've found that if I go and make little like side compartments and things like that, it works out really well. That's just what I've liked to do. There are, again, like I said, certain mechanics that require you to put certain pieces of armor or certain pieces of items certain ways. So there are so many items and so much to discover. Sometimes it can be overwhelming, even for a backpack hero. If you feel confused, bring up the context menu and on an item and choose the option to view the card. When viewing a card, you can hover over parts of the card for explanations. Explanations will appear. Never get confused by a new icon again. So there you go. That's what you can, like I said, this game this is like the busy gamer's dream, because it gives you great information, and you just need to take the moment or two to read it and understand. After every fight, and almost, I should say, I don't want to say every fight, but after most every fight, you will have the ability to loot, and that's great for someone like me who loves loot. You have a fixed number of things that you can take. If it's already in your backpack, you don't get penalized for taking it or pulling it out. I'm gonna take the spaghetti because that's gonna be good and fun to have. Let's see here. That's add block. I haven't really, when a cleaver kills a non-summon enemy so when a cleaver, so if we get another cleaver and they do damage and kill things, then this gets more powerful. And that's just for the fight. So that's fine. That's all good. Let's actually put that there instead of the benefits from the +1. And we can't take any more items, so we bring up our map and we move on to the next floor. I love the overhead map. It's very simple but straightforward and gives you so much information very easily. So we click to move around the map, and we're going to click and get into an encounter. So the bee is will not take a turn this turn. Will do 4 damage to us. Do not be afraid to use consumables. I stand by that statement 150%. You need to use consumables to survive. That's the whole point of this game, because you will get far more loot that you can't put into this backpack. So make sure that you are using your consumables. Like now, I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to get that out of the way, and then I will have enough to block his, and then I'm actually just going to swing at this guy for 14. Oh, no, never mind. He did. And that wasn't a cleaver. So, oh, it wasn't 14. It was 18 because of the sapphire. Shoot. But if I had read the darn tooltips, I would have seen it right there in front of me. Right. So we're going to do that, and we're going to do that, and we'll end our turn right here. Then they're going to breathe fire on us, and we don't like that, so we'll finish them off. And then we get another level up. Let's go up here like that. That works out. So you'll notice that this guy floated up. It says right there the item floats, meaning that it goes to the top of the backpack. If I were to move it over here, it stays there. It doesn't automatically drift over to the highest point. Adds 5 block on use. Okay. +1 energy. Okay. When attacked, -1 energy. Oh, okay. Good to know. We don't have a key. We don't really need any of these. Well, the poison's pretty good. Yeah, the poison's pretty darn good. So from here, if we just put this around here, we'll still get the benefits. But actually, we want to turn this and place this right here. So then, oh no, it's not gonna. We'll have to do it this way. And then take that there. Now they're all getting the benefit. And we can take 2 more items. Might as well take that guy. Do I want the boots? Yes or no? That's a $50 million question. I think we can do that. If we do this, we do this, we take the boots. So that gives us armor. Is that worth it? You know what? I think I'd rather take the luck ring and see what else we can get. All right, so now there are these little mini events. A chest. Sometimes there's chest monsters. Each row below. Oh, another float and a cleaver. Deals damage on cleaver. I think on use. That's a toughie. I'm gonna say, well, we definitely want the float stone. Unfortunately for us, there's no really easy way to include that to get everything. But this guy gets the bonus too. So that will work out. Because we can't put him, oh, we can put him there. Oh. And I could, how can I do this? There and there? So he's getting 2 and getting 1. And that works out. That's fine. The cap in that spot is pretty good because then it gives us bonus armor for every spot that's below it. And I'm actually going to take this other spade cleaver and I'm going to drop it right here. Yes, that's what I'd like to do. All right, cool. All right, and then something to collect here. What could be to collect? Oh, 5 experience. Don't mind if I do. Free experience is free experience. All right, let's go on to our next encounter. You're going to steal my money. Yep, you're going to steal 11, and I don't have 11, so you're going to steal everything. You're not going to do anything, but I know you from meta knowledge. So if you read the flavor text, when the blue hermit crab grows out of its shell, it explodes, and it goes off in search for a new piece of junk to call home. So this is one of those scenarios where I need to use my consumables because this guy is going to blow up. Quite literally, he will explode and do probably 30 points of damage to me. I think it's related to his life. This guy's going to take money, and then he's going to bolt the next round. So what I'm going to actually do is I'm actually going to throw my potion. Why did it not throw the potion? Why did it not throw the potion? I'm very confused. Interesting. I don't know what it did. But it didn't throw the potion. I'm very concerned. Okay, fine. Don't do what I thought you would do. I'm going to attack you there. And finish you off with the cleaver. Bam. And then I'm going to use the food. So I'm right-clicking to use it, just because I don't want to have that situation happen again. I'm not certain what happened. So now we get... Does this get +1? Sapphire. 6 damage. I'm not seeing that on the tooltip. It's still 6. Cleaver kills a non-summon enemy this combat. So I'm actually going to go after you. It's not going to work, though, I don't think. No, we'll get him low, though. Yeah, we'll get him low. And then we'll end our turn. Yeah, the poison finished him off, unfortunately. But that's the way it goes sometimes. Let's shield. And then we will cleaver it up. Might as well, let's swing at him there and then call it good. Because we weren't really going to do a lot of damage to him. He's going to take 5 damage for the poison. So as the poison and damage over time effects click down, they do that amount of damage, and then they go to 4, do 4 damage, 3, do 3 damage. This is just 5 life. And I don't think we really need that. And we're just going to get... I mean, we can do this. Let's see if the effect actually... I don't think it'll work too badly. All right, cool. Now, what are you... Oh, machete. Heavy sword. Okay, not a machete. This item is heavy, so that means it's going to sink. On kill adds slow to all enemies. Okay. So, like, if I bring this in here, you'll see that it drops everything down. So it will never get the benefit from these sapphires. It might get the benefit from the 1. Oh, it does. Okay, cool. Is that what I want? Do you take 1 energy to use? Yeah. Okay. I don't think there's another way we can do this, unfortunately. I think we're kind of stuck with... I mean, I could take the sword, but that's only... That's a base 9 damage, and the sapphire gives it 1. Yeah, I might as well keep what I have. Adds luck. Destroy, deals 3 damage. Yeah, so these... I can take 2 of these. And I might as well. So I'll put that down there. And... Sure, I'll take this one, and... I'll take this one. And we'll finish it up. Cool. And, oh, there's a whole other section. What's this event? Hark. Greetings. Oh, patrol. Okay. I'll take a shield. I'll take a weapon. The squirrel looks at the absent... He looks at you absent-mindedly. Long ago I retired from the patrol, he says. Now I spend my days adventuring and reliving my glory days. I don't need much of my old equipment anymore. Can I interest you in anything? I will take the weapon. He reaches into his tunic and pulls out a weapon, tossing it at you. Oh, don't throw it at me, my guy. Oh, a rare. Oh, that's cool. -1 damage this turn on use. So this naturally gets less effective. But if we pair it with our weapons here, it should do really well. Now, this is going to be one of the unique cases where I have a feeling that this is going to take... Let me see here. If you go here, you take 3 spaces. That's why it was arguing with me. So if I put you there, take you there, and we didn't even get a chance to use this guy. But that's the way it goes sometimes. Let's drop this in here. And then I need that other... What if I move everything over? So there's that ++. Or if I do that, is it getting... It's getting both. Nice. And then unfortunately, if I move this down here, that there, then we'll get a little bit of armor each round. Not as much as we would normally. I could do something like this, like this, but then that's not going to work. All right, cool. So we got to do what we had. So this is like an OCD's person's dream game, I think. Or maybe nightmare, depending on how you look at it. Let's keep the sword just in case. And we'll go off on our merry. Pick up... Yeah, cave money. I'll take that. I found that you take more fights... Or the more fights you take, the better off you'll be. That's just what I've noticed. So if I do 9 damage... And poison... And then you'll do 5... And you'll do 5. So if I swing at you 5, 1, non-summon cleaver. Bam. So 6. Okay, so it does work like that. Okay, I just wasn't noticing the proc. It doesn't look like it, or it doesn't do that on the tool. Oh, no, it does. Spade cleaver +1. Got it. Cool. Awesome. So you're going to do 8 damage to me, and I can't stop you. Adds 5 slow. So, and you're going to do 9 damage. There's no way that we're actually going to stop the hit. We're going to take 8 right on the chin. That's unfortunate, but it's the way it goes. Let's do poison damage to him. And that's it. Let's leave these for right now. All right, cool. And then I think we'll be able to finish it this round anyway. So 9, yeah, we'll be able to finish this round, no problem. You don't recover HP. There are plenty of items in the game for you to recover your HP. So keep that in mind when you are playing the game. That's the ebb and flow of the game. Your characters need the ability to get items that allow them to heal in combat. Let's see here. Or out of combat. Sometimes there's foodstuffs and things. Let's see here. Citrine. Adjacent weapons get +3 damage. So why are you not... Oh, adjacent weapons below get +3 damage. So if I put you there, then you're getting that. Got it. And then if I do this, so... Unfortunately, it's just 1. Yeah, it's just the one below. I wonder if there's a way that we can do this and then this is getting... Yep. Yeah, so if we put that there, all the better. So really, we're building around this guy. So now it does 12 damage. Whew, that's a lot of damage early. All right, so we'll take the key because we don't have a key, and I mean, I guess we can do this. Because we don't have the space for the others, we might as well take it. We can always throw it out of our backpack later. Alright, cool. Off to the next floor. And this should be part 2. Yep, cool. Game saved. Alright, let's blitz through this floor as quickly and effectively as we can. Oh, I hate these guys. These guys are jerks. These guys ruin your day. We need to get him dead about as quickly as possible. So, how are we going to do that? Well, first and foremost, we're going to swing at him for 12, and then it's going to be 11. Hit him again. You know what? I'm going to use the food. I'm going to... Oh, I didn't want to use the card. I wanted to use the food. And then we'll finish him off, because that is what we need to do. This isn't going to take anything. Deals 3 damage. That's just going to take and deal 5 damage and adds luck. So we do 5... That'll leave us with 12, and the poison should take him out at the start of his turn, at the end of their turn. All right, so I might as well just hit him here twice and call it good, and then end our turn. So that is also, offense is a good way of defense. Lesson learned there. Your offense is a good way of defense, and now our Needler is reset, so we can actually lay into this guy. We only have the 1 armor, which isn't going to really help us too terribly much. But it is what it is. Do I want to not take any damage, especially 8? I don't think I can kill him. I can't kill him anyway, so it's... Yeah, we're just going to eat it anyway, so we might as well have... Yep, so he's going to do that, and then we're just going to finish him off. Cool. We need to get a heal item is what we need. Ah, right here. Perfect. Heals 10, and we get a cup at the end. Nice. Awesome. I think I'm kind of loaded up with these right now, so I don't really have a way of using them, and I'll just take the 2 ninja stars and finish. Cool. Get here, take the money. Let's go back up, and let's fight some rat wolves and a big rat wolf. Small rat wolf. Okay, cool. You're going to do 10 damage, so I'm going to focus on you first. I don't have any way... Well, first I'm going to heal, and then I'm going to throw a cup at you. Get that out of my inventory. And then I'm actually just going to do all the things that I need to do to get you dead as quickly as possible. I'll throw the ninja star at you, and then all right, now we're actually going to be spending energy. So in 2 swings I could finish him off. 1. Is this going to do 7? No, it's not even close going to do 7. That's unfortunate. So yeah, might as well hit him, and then he's already poisoned, so I might as well keep laying the damage out onto him. And then end our turn. Yep, took a big chunk of his damage there. Now he's gonna turtle up, and I don't like that. But he's gonna hit us. I don't think we can do that 47 damage to him this round. So I'll finish him. Yeah, let's do there. You get that, and so now this will do more damage. Oh, it's good to know that the poison goes through the shield. Okay, so we're going to take the 6, which is unfortunate. But we'll be able to finish him this round. 1, 2, and 3. There we are. Good now. Lucky. Okay, deal 2 damage. When a cleaver kills an enemy, add luck. Okay, that's not really super helpful. We'll take we'll take the armor, because we don't currently have any. And 6 damage. Poison. We're kind of going with a weird poison build. We already have a key. I'm going to do the... Wait, is this 1 energy? No, it's free. Okay. I'm going to go for the more damage. And we'll go on to the next. What be you? Chest of valuables. Okay. And we're probably... oh, if you have any armor, this item is disabled. Splint. When an adjacent weapon is used... What? That's ridiculous. That's so powerful. No wonder it's a legendary. When an adjacent weapon is used, we get health back? That's it. That's all we need. I don't want the banquet because that slows us down, even though it does give us energy. This is kind of... he's a merchant. Let's see what we have here today. We don't really have a lot. We can sell items to him if there is something here that we really want. Remove 1 poisons from self. Yeah, not any of these are really speaking to me, except for maybe the poison one for everybody. Each turn, if you have 50, we could buy this. That'd be really nice. But we're close to that. I mean, panic ring sounds pretty. You know what? I think I'm gonna hold. You know what? Actually no. I'm gonna sell it, and then I'm gonna pick this up, right there. And there we are. Cool. Awesome. And he stays there. You can actually come back to him later if you didn't have money. All right. Now, as far as you're concerned, so this is luck, but we need to kill you about as quickly as possible because you're gonna do a whole bunch of damage. So when an adjacent weapon is used, if you have no armor. Oh, is this armor? So that's blocking it. Oh, no. That's why. That's not cool. All right, so I got to ditch the helmet, unfortunately. We're out there, but now he's going to run away, so we got to kill this guy about as quick as possible, and we'll be able to do that with our turn. Perfect. We level up. Good stuff. 3 spaces. Put those right there. Get the items. We will dump this, and that will now work effectively, question mark. I'm going to dump that. We got another one. So if I were to put this here, does that mean it'll double proc? It should. Actually, it really should. Deals 2 damage when a cleaver kills an enemy. Okay, that's fine. Ninja Star. Recover HP. Oh. I'm not going to do that because the cleavers really haven't been helping too much. They're just kind of hanging out as like a backup weapon in case one of our other weapons gets cursed. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave those there. I don't want to damage myself. So yeah, we'll go off to the next. What's in here? Oh, a trade. Nice. You know what? I'm actually going to give him one of these because he trades back a item each turn. Yep. There you go. Every time this is used, let's see. Diagonal items present. This item is disabled. When an adjacent item is present. So I need to find a way to get you there. Awesome. When an adjacent or diagonal item is present, this item is disabled. Each turn, add 1 energy. So we get bonus energy. Bam. Good stuff. Now we have a bit of a choice to pick. We can go for here or here. I'm actually going to get the life because we're a little bit scuffed up. I know we picked up some healative stuff, but I want to make sure that I'm going into the next and final finale, as strong and healthy as possible. And then we're going to find Prada's locket. Enemy here, Prada's locket. Wait a second, I recognize that. It's my mom's lost locket. It could have a clue about where she is. All right, so we click on it, and then it belongs to your mother. There's something inside. Yep. This is property of the king. King's thug. All right, bud. That's mine. All items in the dungeon belong to him. If you want it, you'll have to fight me for it. All right, fine. You asked for it, my guy. So now we have 4 energy. Bam. So this is the end of this little tutorial. I'm just going to swing for the fences. I'm just going to destroy this guy. Pretty hard, honestly. I'm not going to mince words about it. I am going to heal. I'm going to use my potion there to make sure I don't take too much damage. And then I'm just going to hit him. He's like 2 turns. He's going to die. Yeah. See, there we are. Yeah, we win. You lose. Give me my mom's locket, you jerk. There we are. Cool. Made a spot for it right there. Nice. All right, and then we can make our way out after we get some more fat loot. The cheese. So this is like the town progression system. You'll see your sell for 25 extra food in Haversack Hill. Sell for 25 extra treasure in Haversack Hill. So we'll go through that right here. We'll get ourselves out. And here we are in Haversack Hill. We run over to our dad. By Anna's quill, purse, there you are. Why were you gone so long? I'm gonna be honest. I was exploring the dungeon. We talked about this. You promised only to stay near the entrance. I found this amazing backpack in there. It let me explore deeper and bring more stuff back than ever before. Besides, we won't be able to rebuild the town with what we find lying in the woods. That may be, but do I need to remind you of how dangerous it is in there? I'm not going to say he's exaggerating because it was pretty dangerous. I know it's dangerous, but someone needs to do something. Maybe I can finally make a difference. There's bandits, Kingsguard, and who knows what else. Still, Dad, someone needs to do something. It's what Mom would do. Your mom would also know to be more careful. It's worth the risk. I can feel her presence. We'll do that. I feel the presence. Exploring the dungeon makes me feel closer to Mom. I know it is what she would mention to you. I suppose there's no convincing you. Just promise me you'll be careful, Purse. Dad, I found something inside the dungeon. I think it's Mom's locket. I saw one of the king's captains down there. I think he might have been there the day Mom was taken. Let me see that. So we can trade the item to him. Where's our locket? Right there. This was your mother's locket. I recognize it, of course. She found this in the dungeon. She was always claiming it was magic and was the source of her luck down there. I remember she had some way of opening this thing, but it was always a challenge for me. Dang it, I can't get this thing. Come back next time you're around. I'll figure it out. Nice, awesome. So let's go and talk with Czar. You look rough. Did you fall from the old hermit crab in the fall for the old hermit crab in the treasure chest trick? I just came back from the dungeon. I figured I always knew you'd gone down there when old Lewis starts pacing by the entrance of town. I hate to worry him, but there are so many things down there that can help rebuild the town. But the dungeon keeps shifting, and I can't get deep enough. It is tricky down there. It took my brother Boz years to make any progress in his explorations. I don't know how my mom did it. Yeah, that Prada was something special. I sure do miss her. Anyway, did you find anything good to sell down there? I found this magic backpack. It lets me carry lots of stuff. How about the backpack? Is that for sale? No, that's not. Then I wouldn't be a backpack hero anymore. No way. This backpack lets me carry all sorts of stuff back. Well, if you bring back more stuff, we can scrap it and sell it. If only we had a store to sell it at. Why don't you remove the old store? We can get resources from that. Follow me and I'll show you where it is. So we just kind of move Diablo style around the overworld. And we can actually, so this is the world building mechanics. We're actually going to destroy the town and rebuild it. So we get recovering some resources, and then we're going to go talk with her, and she's going to say, wow, you scrapped the old store quickly. Here's blueprints for a new one. Can you make it? So we get new blueprints. These are also things that you'll get inside the dungeon, as I understand it. It will take a few resources to build, but you got a few when you scrap the old storage. So now we go into here, and we actually can build the new store. I'm going to build it right over here. And we're all good. And then we're going to go talk to Czar again. I built a store. When I said you should build a store, I meant over the next few weeks. How did you do it so fast? It's this backpack I found. I can lift, move, carry, and organize things, even buildings. This changes everything. With what you can do now, I think we could finally rebuild Haversack Hill. I'll start setting up the shop or store as a trading post. You should head back to the dungeon and find more supplies. So that's where I'm going to call this episode. Busy Gamer Dad showing you Backpack Hero after its release in November 2023. They included the story mode that we're going to play through together for our session gameplay series, and we'll pick up where we left off, where we go back into the dungeon, get a few more bits and bobs, rebuild the town a little bit more, and we'll see you then. Have a good one.